I'm Narlyn Nelson. I'm a Regional Vice President with First Farm Credit Services, and I'm in my 37th year with Farm Credit. Well, I started with the Federal Land Bank of St. Louis and got to work in several offices throughout the northern half of Illinois. I was placed as a loan officer then in Eureka and worked pretty much the late 70s through about the mid 80s there. In 1984, I was transferred to the normal office. Since then, I've just done a variety of things, anything from review work, managing high-risk assets, to managing several offices. I came to work right out of college, interviewed on campus, went down to St. Louis. It looked like a very strong company at that point in time. The people seemed very nice, and it was more than just an office job. You're out in the field working with customers, basically trying to fulfill their needs. I grew up, in a family of 6 up in northern Illinois. We had dairy at that point in time, dairy and crops. We baled hay all summer long, raised corn, soybeans, showed cattle, both at the county level and at the state level. Agriculture is just very prominent in the state of Illinois. It's what we do here. It's feeding America. If you think back when I started, it was the late 70s, early 80s. I look at the customers we're dealing with now. I worked with their grandparents. The customers that are walking in our office today that we're going out to see weren't even around when I was lending money almost 37 years ago. A lot of times I find myself asking, who is your dad? Or I've even got to go beyond that, who is your grandfather? And it's just the progression, generation to generation. A lot of times, even today, there'll be 3 generations that are still involved in these operations. It's our future, it's agriculture's future. When I started out, it's just helping that first person buying their farm, getting them excited, assuring them that they've made a good decision. Or on the flip side, it's saying no. It's saying, really, that's not for you. You'd be surprised how many people have come up to me over the last 30-some years and said, man, I'm glad you told me not to go after that farm or not buy that farm in the early 80s. Today, it would look like a good decision, but through that time, it could have been a very unprofitable decision. Today, growing more into management, I like to see the people that I hire succeed. I've hired a lot of people over the last 20-some years, just seeing them grow and progress, being successful, whether it be in their families, whether it be here at work, whether it be involved in the communities. What really makes us different today is we are owned by our customers. There's very few organizations like that. We've actually gave back in the form of a patronage dividend part of our profits to our owners. There's not a lot of co-ops out there today. Ag's unique. There are a lot of co-ops in agriculture. You get outside agriculture, the business setups just aren't that way. Why do I like coming to work every day? Just tackle the next problem, helping that same customer fulfill their dreams, watching my people succeed. There's just a lot of satisfaction in that.